Hello everyone, it's Darren back again with Alex, and today I'm going to speak about two options, how exactly you can find job here in China. So as I mentioned before, there are two possibilities of how exactly it's feasible to get a job here. So the first one is that you seek for job by yourselves, and the second is that you contact recruiting companies and they aid you to find relevant or suitable job for you. Let us speak about advantages first, and then gradually we'll move towards drawbacks. So the first advantage of seeking job by yourselves is that as soon as you find it, you're welcome to establish your own conditions. So it doesn't really imply that everything will be implemented afterwards, but there is a possibility that if you insist on something, it will be granted to you. The second advantage is that you will get a higher salary. The third option is that you're free to choose. So you can pick up any institution you wish, start from kindergarten if you're eager to teach toddlers, and move gradually, escalating upwards straight to the universities. That's feasible as well. Let us speak about drawbacks. So the most crucial drawback, as for me, I would say that it is your unawareness, I believe, and ignorance of the matter of being here, because I doubt that if you arrange everything by yourselves, some headmasters, some principals will help you out with arranging all the required documents. So I cannot grant that they'll help you with your resident permit, so you'll have to arrange everything by yourselves. Besides, I cannot guarantee that you'll be issued accommodation. So if you insist and if they're eager, so then you'll reach consensus. If not, then perhaps you'll have to pay a certain amount of your salary, for your accommodation. Most probably that's one of the crucial drawbacks. Speaking about recruiting companies, if you turn to them, you'll get full package of services, and they will accompany you to the police precinct where you can apply for your resident permit. They will arrange for an expert certificate for you that's made at some governmental institutions, so they will arrange everything for you and they'll pay for it. What else? They will get accommodation for you, so it won't be up to you so seeking for some flat to stay in, and you won't pay for it. So they cover all expenses. Their companies, they will cover everything except your tickets. One more advantage is that in case something happens, there is an insurance that is also made by your recruiting companies. If you're speaking about drawbacks of looking for a job by yourselves, nobody perhaps will tell you about your insurance here in China. Even if you have insurance brought from your own country, in fact, to stay here, and taking into consideration that you are a foreigner, they will demand you to make 6 month or 1 year insurance here on site. One more advantage is that in case if something happens, you can turn directly to your recruit that is prescribed to you, so you can write him or her, and in the long run you'll overcome some obstacle that you faced, or the problem that you encountered will be settled down. In my personal opinion, having recruiting companies you support will deprive you of a significant part of your salary. Nobody knows, and they definitely won't tell you even if you ask them. So they recruit and their companies get certain percent from your salary, and I would say that's pretty grand. Definitely it depends solely on the institution where you're working. Nevertheless, they take, well, I would say at least 1/4 of your salary. The last remark is that, once again I remind you, if you are native speakers, you can be sure that there's a possibility for you to earn approximately, let's say starting salary can be estimated up to $2,500, and it will gradually escalate further up. If you are non-native speakers, be ready that you won't get mountains of hoarded gold and treasures, alright? So, unfortunately for you, there is a limit and restrictions on all levels. So, I know that it wasn't an excessive overview of pluses and minuses, but in case you have any questions, you can send your inquiries to my mail or contact me directly on YouTube. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for your time and attention.